Hello everybody, we are Nayib Rosero, Jocelyn Baez, and Esteban Jaramillo. In this video, we will talk about managing the cash flow of a company. First, we will see the definition and advantage for the cash flow. Then, we'll talk about the parts of a cash flow and finally some advice for managing your cash flow. Therefore, profitability is important in the long term. In the short term, cash flow has to be very carefully managed to avoid running out of cash and potentially being forced into liquidation. What processes can you put in the place to manage the situation? What tools are available? Learn to the forecast when the business may run out of cash and take preventive actions in the form of chasing payments, speaking to your bank manager, or raising a private injection of cash. Inability to stay on top of cash flow is a common downfall of companies who can then no longer cover their required outgoings such as salaries, rent, or raw material supplies. Running out of cash is the reason for the majority of companies being forced into liquidation. Although profitability is important in the long term for a company, in the short term, cash flow has to be very carefully managed. It is important to ensure that you have a regular payment run with processes that are set up correctly. If you don't send your invoices out to the right contact at the right time and chase payment when appropriate, you will probably not to be paid on time. Remember to allow time for the payment to clear in the bank as well. So, what is cash flow? Cash flow is the total amount of money being transferred into and out of a business, especially as affecting liquidity. Think of your cash flow as the most important aspect of your business, possible as important as sales activity. First, know how much it is going to cost to the run company over the next 6 months. Secondly, know where and when the money will come from. Next, be wary of hidden costs. Build everything into your plan, including professional fees, insurance, and interest on your overdraft, contingency for sickness. Remember that every time you give credit to your customers, it is costing your cash flow. Carry out regular cash flow forecasts. This will vary according to your business, but weekly is probably a good idea if finances are shaky. The tricky part is pretending payments accurately for the current week and future sales. Plan expenses carefully and be aware of what has to be paid regularly, as well as one-off payments. Here are some of the most important advantages of cash flow: liquidity, productivity, reinvestment in your business, reduced debt, peace of mind.
Created using Powtoon.